I don't know about you all, but I love the month of June. Everything is flushing back, so green and so lively. It's like an old friend who has been gone for a while is coming back into my life and greeting me. We had a very rainy month in June in zone 5A, and this morning it was actually sunny, the sun was out, and so I took the opportunity to do a little stroll through my garden and just look at all the beautiful things that are blooming. I hope you all will enjoy this video as much as I like making it, and I thank you so much for stopping by. What would I do without this man? I'm always dragging him in to do my garden projects, and he's always willing to help. Here he is chopping down some branches from our plum tree so that my hydrangea bushes would have more light. As I said earlier, it was a very rainy June, and I took this opportunity to run outside and do some recording. I know my neighbors probably think I am so crazy, this garden lady outside recording her flowers in the rain, but I just love the sound of the rain, and I just love how it hits the flowers and the petals. It just makes such a relaxing sound, and so I don't mind it at all. I spoke with several of my friends and my mother-in-law on how they are doing with the weeding in their garden, and they all agree with me that this year we just can't keep up with this weeding. It has been such a rainy season, and the weeds just grow overnight. This is the dahlia called Great Silence, and it is the first dahlia blooms for me so far this season. It is supposed to get up to 40 inches tall, and I can say from growing it myself, the stems are pretty sturdy and pretty strong. It's a very vigorous grower, and it has very tall, long stems, and so these would be great for bouquets and as a cut flower. I was telling my sister the other day that my garden finally feels like an English garden. This is the Alnwick Rose, and it has given me more blooms than I expected. I just planted this one this past April, and so I'm super excited about it. It is very beautiful, and I just love the pink and coral colors. This is also another English rose by David Austin called Roald Dahl, and it's actually named after the author who wrote James and the Giant Peach. It has a very light, fragrant smell, and the peach turns into this white color. This is another English rose by David Austin called Lady of Shalott, and this is its third growing season. Last year it suffered greatly from the sawflies that ate all of its leaves, and then it got broken off down to the ground, and I really thought it would not come back, but this year it did come back and it gave me a bloom, and so I'm hoping it will prove itself and be very vigorous this year. Are Rudbeckias always dramatic, or is it just mine? I feel like my Rudbeckia is always thirsty. Last year I didn't get any blooms from my tiger lily, and so I didn't think it would come back, and it did. And it is beautiful and pink and gorgeous. It doesn't have any smells. It does droop down, but I just love its color. It's shiny pink color, and it's supposed to grow to be about 4 feet tall, and so I can't wait for it to reach that height. This is the dwarf blue delphinium, and it is a perennial, and so it'll grow back every year in my zone 5A. It is a vigorous grower and it does spread. I've taken several divisions from this plant, and it is still thriving and growing very strong, and I just love this deep dark blue color. These are the sweet peas, and they are growing. They're not as tall as how I would like them to be, but that's okay. They're giving me blooms, and I wish you could smell them. Some of them smell like roses, and some of them smell like candy. So sweet. As a reminder, these are not the edible sweet peas, and so you do not want your kids or your dogs, your animals, to be near it, but they are gorgeous in bouquets.